Be still and know that I am God. The first principle is the foundation of all of Neville Goddard's teachings. This first principle is all you really need to manifest what you want into your life. The rest of his books and lectures are helpful, but if you practice this first principle sincerely, you will manifest. Also, it's great to remember when you're feeling stressed or tired to remind you of what the game is. Today, I'll share what the first principle is, why it's the foundation of manifesting, some quotes from Neville to support and shed light on it, along with practical tips to include in your manifesting practice. My name is Lance, and I help people manifest their best life. Now, let's dive into it. The first principle is rooted in Psalm 46:10, "Be still and know that I am God." Neville interpreted this to mean that quieting the mind and becoming deeply aware of one's inner self reveals our individual consciousness and imagination is God. That God power manifests through what a human mind is conscious of and chooses to imagine. Consciousness is the only reality, as your awareness of being is the source of all creation. Everything you experience in your external world is a reflection of your inner consciousness. What you believe, imagine, and feel as true within yourself is what manifests outwardly in your reality. So take conscious control of those aspects within yourself. Don't just let them run away on their own. Align what you believe, imagine, and feel with what you want to manifest and create in your life. Change your identity to match the version of you that is living the life that you want to live. Meditation, introspection, awareness of what's going on inside you right now. With the full awareness, you can then make changes and consciously choose to be a different version of you. Neville says, if you, the reader, will give up all of your former beliefs in a God apart from yourself and claim God as your awareness of being, as Jesus and the prophets did, you will transform your world with the realization that I and my Father are one. He goes on to say, Moses discovered God to be man's awareness of being when he declared these little understood words, I am hath sent me unto you. David sang in his Psalms, be still and know that I am God. Isaiah declared, I am the Lord and there is none else. There is no God beside me. And finally, he says, consciousness is the resurrecting power, resurrecting that which man is conscious of being. Man is ever out picturing that what he is conscious of being. This is the truth that makes man free, for man is always self-imprisoned or self-freed. He says that I am is the name of God within each person. By declaring I am, you're acknowledging the power of God creation within you. The state of being you affirm in your mind and emotions is what you manifest in your life. So be very careful how you use I am, because anything you say after that, you are tying to yourself, to your identity, and which then has no choice but to manifest in your reality. Go through the words that you use every day. Are you using I am to empower yourself or to insult and limit yourself? Things like I am so stupid, I am clumsy, or I am not worthy, I'm not good enough. If you find these negative words in your language, don't beat yourself up, just simply change them to their opposite. I am smart, I am worthy, I am good enough, I am worth it. By consciously choosing your language, you create a new habit of using empowering words that will serve to transform yourself and your life. Neville says, it is not stated, I, Jesus, am the door, I, Jesus, am the way. Nor is it said, whom do you say that I, Jesus, am? It is clearly stated, I am the way. The awareness of being is the door through which the manifestations of life pass into the world of form. He also says, claim yourself to be that which you want to be, and that you shall be. Not because of masters will I give it unto you, but because you have recognized me, yourself, to be that. I will give it unto you, for I am all things to all. Jesus would not permit himself to be called good master. He knew that there is but one good and one master, and he knew this one to be his Father in heaven, or the awareness of being. If man's concept of himself were different, everything in his world would be different. His concept of himself being what it is, everything in his world must be as it is. That is the basis of the first principle, knowing that God is within you as your wonderful human imagination and your consciousness. But that's great and everything, but what do we do with this information, right? How can you manifest knowing this? Well, you can use the power of I am in how you speak and how you think. You can align your identity consciously with the life that you want to create. And you can use your imagination to visualize what you want to manifest. He says, prayers to be successful must be claiming rather than begging. So if you would pray for riches, turn from your picture of poverty by denying the very evidence of your senses, ignore your circumstance, and assume the nature of being wealthy. We are told, when you pray, go within in secret and shut the door. And that which your Father sees in secret, with that will he reward you openly. This is a metaphor for how to manifest and create with your imagination. When you pray, manifest, go within in secret and shut the door. Go into your imagination, your consciousness, and shut your senses to the external reality and your present circumstance. That which your Father sees in secret, your imagination or your God power of the desired state or thing you want, will reward you openly. Make manifest in your external reality. When you do this manifestation practice, ignoring present circumstance, who you are, your money situation, your love situation, doesn't matter, focused on the imagined reality that assumes your wish is fulfilled, your outer reality must conform. Neville's most famous quote is the key to this process. The feeling is the secret. If you understand what he means by feeling and how to apply it to your imaginal act, you unlock this manifesting power. Check out this video where I do a deep dive on what feeling is the secret really means. I dig deep into Neville's texts and his lectures to get to the bottom of it, to get the truth. There's a lot of misinformation out there and a lot of debates and comments, and you've probably been misled about what he means here. I hope you choose to make it a great day. Much peace and love to you, my friend.